It's Dean's Top 3 time. I've got a wonderful family home with insane views in Pemberton. A fantastic 3-bedroom townhome at Alpine Greens overlooking the first tee of the Chateau Whistler Golf Course at Blackcomb, and an awesome 3-bedroom townhome at Red Sky in Rainbow with insane views of Whistler, Blackcomb, and Green Lake. These properties just hit the Whistler real estate market, and today we're going room by room, and I'll show you what makes each one worthy of my top 3 list for this week. Welcome once again to Dean's Top 3 listings have come on the market in Whistler, and this one's actually in Pemberton. Our first one is 1439 Alder Drive. So this home is on a nice dead-end street right in town. You're really close to the high school as well as downtown, and there's also a big field across the way for the high school, and you've got some nice hiking and biking trails all around this particular zone here on Alder Drive. So the home itself is a grand total of about 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, built in 2002, 2,500 square feet. So in the front of the home, you've got a large concrete driveway, lots of space to park. There's a double garage. You also have mature trees out front. And then in the back of the home, it's really well landscaped, nice big area for kids to play. They do have a trampoline back there for their family, and then there's also a garden shed. But the back of the property backs onto some forest land, so it's there's no homes or anything behind you in this one, which is wonderful. Now, if you go to the right of the garage, you're going to go up some stairs, and that's where the 1-bedroom suite is for this one. So there's a 1-bed, 1-bath suite that's got its own kitchen and everything. So that's a separate rental suite. However, they decided, these particular owners have decided to just take that over as part of the home. So one of their daughters has their bedroom in there, and then there's an office that's got nice desks overlooking the mountains in front. So they've decided to take that over, and the way they did it is they took a door through from the living room of the house through what was the basically the laundry closet for the suite. So they put a little barn door on there so they can access the suite from the main house. But you could easily just close that off again and just make it into a separate rental suite, no problem. There's also, as you enter the front entry of this home, you can go into the mudroom, but then it passes through to what can be a nanny suite, and it could be a 1-bedroom nanny suite or a studio nanny suite, depending on how you configure it. You walk through into what could be a den for the main house, or it could be a bedroom for that nanny suite, and then you walk in and you've got the suite there with its own bathroom and kitchen, and it also has its own exterior entrance, so that's kind of cool. And then, of course, upstairs, you've got a wonderful big kitchen that's got a nice concrete countertops. Everything's custom in this home, of course. Just off of that kitchen, you've got the den. And then as you go through the den there, you've got French doors that just open up out onto the deck that overlook the backyard. And then the kitchen and dining and living room all flows together. It's got wonderful, wonderful, wonderful views of Mount Currie in the front. Then on that level, there's also a powder room, but then you go upstairs, you've got 2 big bedrooms, and then you've got a third, which is the master. And there's a nice big closet. There's also a master ensuite on that one. So wonderful, wonderful home. That is my own listing myself with the Whistler Real Estate Company. Okay. Now moving on to 29 at Alpine Greens. So this is listed by Bob Cameron with Remax Sea to Sky Real Estate here in Whistler. And I actually sold the identical suite to this, but renovated and a flip floor plan. I believe it was the one right next door, and I sold that last year for right about the same price, $3.1 million. And this is a 3-bed, 2-bath, built in 91, 1,500 square feet. Okay, now this is located right on the first tee of the golf course at the Chateau. So the one that I sold was, I believe, this corner one here. And then this is the listing that Bob has. I believe it's this one or this one. I think it's this one right here. So there you go. There's the exterior entrance going in, but it's just got wonderful views overlooking the first tee of the golf course. There you go upstairs to the main master bathroom, bedroom, and then on this floor here, there's two more bedrooms. And then there's not a huge deck on this, but there is a small patio, a small deck here that overlooks the tee box, and then you can have a little couple of chairs out there and a little table. But really good location. And of course, you're right at Blackcomb. You're not ski in, ski out, but you're able to access the bottom of the mountain there pretty easily just by shuttle bus or even just walking over. So good house here, good townhome here, listed by Bob Cameron. Now, let's move on to our next listing, and this one's really, really cool. So this is at Red Sky. It's listed by Rob Palm with Rennie Real Estate out of Squamish and Whistler. And so Rob's got this one listed, number 17 at Red Sky. Now, Red Sky is a really interesting complex. This one's listed for $3,649,000. It's a 3-bed, 4.5 bath. These guys were built in 2015, so 9 years ago, 2,361 square feet. But the views are ridiculous in these. So this overlooks Green Lake. You've got the peak-to-peak gondola, Blackcomb, Whistler in the distance, south-facing. Stupid views on these. You've got your own double garage, and this complex has an outdoor heated saltwater pool as well, which is wonderful. And the pool's right here. So Rainbow is just past Alpine Meadows. So you're about a 5-minute drive to the village. So easy going down to skiing. You've got Green Lake Station, which is a Chevron gas station here, and then you've got shopping. You've got there's Cranked Coffee is here with wonderful sandwiches and coffee and everything there. And then you've also got a grocery store here as well. So these are the views from the unit overlooking the lake. That's Green Lake here with Nicholas North Golf Course in the distance. And very contemporary, very nice finishings on these. Warm woods, some nice clean white in the kitchen. So huge kitchen facing straight out to the wonderful views that you've got off of these units. So going upstairs here, glass railings, and you've got the bedrooms are up on this, and I think that there's one bedroom zone downstairs on this as well, and you've got a nice patio here too. So very cool units. Red Sky is always a favorite. So there you have it. That's our top 3 listings for this week in Whistler. If you have any questions about property in Whistler, certainly reach out to me. Anything you see online, you can just catch me by commenting below, or my contact details are down below as well. Okay, thanks. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video.